And by the way, US intelligence has just claimed that there can be a large scale war between India and Pakistan. Whatever Russia is facing currently, the same story will be scripted for India and Pakistan. Just think about it. United States did the same thing with Ukraine. They provoked Russia and pushed Ukraine to put a fight against Russia. United States is doing the same thing with India and Pakistan. At first, the US intelligence agency publicly announces what can possibly go wrong between India and Pakistan. One should not be surprised. As far as India is concerned, it's not a hidden secret. Every Indian knows it. Pakistan has something which belongs to India, and India will take it back rightfully. Indian diplomacy is matured and good. India is also a nuclear state. India also has a strong military.
But that's not all. The story tells more. Let me tell you, the inside story is the West planning for India versus Pakistan war. The answer is yes, because this is the opportunity of the West to enter into the war side by side with India. The question is why they need war. We know this fellow Antichrist will rule the whole world from Jerusalem. But when he rule the world, he don't want any Muslim nation who have nuclear deterrence power. Unfortunately, Pakistan has that. So the West has to denuclearize Pakistan. This is the main aim of this war, because Antichrist is the official in charge of the West. This war is coming soon. The story began like this. Take a look.
A high-speed flying object was picked up inside Indian territory by Air Defence Operations Centre of Pakistan Air Force. From its initial course, the object suddenly maneuvered towards Pakistani territory and violated Pakistan's airspace, ultimately falling near Mia Channu at 1850 hours, that is 6:50 p.m. And when it fell, it also damaged some civilian property. Thankfully, no loss or injury to human life was caused. Pakistan Air Force continuously monitored the complete flight path of the flying object from its point of origin near Sirsa in India till its point of impact near Mia Channu. And Pakistan Air Force initiated requisite tactical actions in accordance with the SOPs. It is important to highlight that flight path of this object endangered many international and domestic passenger flights both in Indian and Pakistani airspace, as well as human life and property on ground. Whatever caused this incident to happen, it is for the Indians to explain.
Pakistan claimed India fired flying object, probably a missile, on the Pakistan territory on Saturday. Demand an explanation on the missile. India said it accidentally fired into its territory. Pakistan rejecting this explanation and New Delhi's decision. And they said such a serious matter cannot be addressed with the simplistic explanation preferred by the Indian authorities. Pakistan's Foreign Office said in a statement. Also, Pakistan said to hold an international inquiry into the incident and calling the international community to play a role. India is moving towards war with Pakistan. BJP is the worst government that India ever had in its history. This Indian government is a strategic ally of Antichrist and hence with NATO. But this India wants to block Pakistan everywhere, especially where the Pakistan have good relation with other nations like Russia and China. That's why India try to make a good relation with Russia as well as China. This is our opinion, and India wants lightning war with Pakistan only for a few days, maybe 2 or 3 days. As soon as India achieve their objectives, then India turns towards his friends Antichrist Dajjal and his ally in the Security Council and gets a ceasefire. Once Pakistan is a member state of United Nations organization, Pakistan will be obliged to accept this ceasefire. So Pakistan need to do as soon as war breaks out with India, immediately withdraw Pakistan from the United Nations. As a result, Pakistan will no longer the member states of United Nations. So the United Nations cannot impose the ceasefire on Pakistan. I believe India don't want to big war with Pakistan, so they will not attack on the Pakistan territory. They will only attack on the Azad Kashmir. Number two, they suddenly don't want nuclear war, so they do not want war to escalate. That's why in this lightning war, India gets two objectives: block the China One Belt Road, which is passes through Karakoram. It's gonna be air war more than a land war. If the One Belt Road of China is stopped, China will be helpless because Karakoram highway will be the part of the Indian territory, and this will be diplomatic victory for India over Pakistan. This war is coming soon. Conclusion: this is what I understand so far. Let me know your opinion on the comment section, and if you like this document, please do like and share to others.